Too easy. Got it.
No skulking around. You looking for something?
That ought to do it.
You looking for something?
So, about the thefts in the upper district. Here's the loot you wanted.
Oh, you are talented, aren't you? I'm glad you're one of the good guys. It won't be long now till the guards want more security themselves. As soon as they make a stink with Rat, I'll visit him about the whole security business. Then, I'll get my way. But I still owe you something. Here's your collateral. And I'll take these items out of the inventory for you. Thanks for not betraying me. It'll take me an...
This sucks.
Get a grip. Stealing from Rat's a big deal. We have to do something.
Asshole should have taken better care of his shit. What's so important about this book anyway?
No idea. And who the hell cares? He's our boss. We have to do what he says. Whatever either of us thinks about him.
I wish Ragnar had taken over as leader of the fort.
That's enough. Focus on figuring out how to find that book.
We should ask around, and maybe talk to Wolf, too. I mean, he solved something like this before.
Is the weapon done yet? No.
Apparently.
About the Tranquilizer.
Okay, so my analysis is complete. Your concoction is anything but a tranquilizer.
Then what is it?
Well, your drug has little effect on humans. Apart from a numb tongue and potency issues. I found clear evidence of mushroom spores. To be more precise, cave mushroom spores. They're very rare in this region. So I'm wondering where you got this tincture from.
Caracas.
Aha, from the Morkons then. Those simpletons shouldn't be playing around with alchemy. But back to my findings. In relation to non-human subjects, this drug is fascinating, especially when combined with the spores I mentioned. It causes a significant rise in blood pressure and an attack on the central nervous system. The result? Greatly increased aggression. Of course, that's just a rough summary, but I hope sufficient for you to understand.
Yeah, thanks for the information.
All in the name of science. Only, please don't tell anyone I didn't charge you. Otherwise, every chancer around here will think he can get treatment at my expense. Here, take your concoction. If anyone discovers this dishwater amongst my vials, my reputation will be in jeopardy. Whoever created this mixture had no idea that they were very close to achieving what they intended. They just shouldn't have added the spores. Now, I must get back to my work.
About those prisoners.
What about...
Here, I found enough Morkons willing to make donations.
Excellent. Now, we wait. Ravok will reveal himself to these prisoners. All he ever needs is time. And soon, the blood of our enemies will be spilled in his honor. On behalf of every poacher, I thank you. If only I had something to give you to express my gratitude. You'll just have to take comfort in the fact that you contributed to a good cause.
I was happy to help.
And help you did, which is more than can be said for many. I just wish they were more like you.
Ready to duel?
Yeah, but not here. Let's find a better site. We can talk on the way. There's no hurry. By the first one you've challenged?
Nah, that was Dixon.
Did you win?
I suppose you could say that?
Then well done. You like the grotto? It must seem an unlikely existence, living so far underground, no?
You should air this place out.
Good idea. But seriously, tell me, how is the outside world? Have those weird purple critters cleared out yet?
Not much sign of that happening anytime soon.
Damn. I was hoping things would calm down. Those resistors, if they keep it up, this whole place will fall apart. Ah, well. Almost there. Just so you know, I'm in this to win. No pushover like... Dixon. Just make sure you give it your all. This spot'll do. Anyone gets in our way, that's their bad luck.
Ready.
Took you long enough. Come on! Draw your weapon! It showed me. You fight like that, you deserve to win. See Gosta for your reward. Those shards are better off with you than him.
Wait, I heard you had a certain amulet.
How do you know?
Does it matter? You got the amulet from Zarina, and now you're trying to find out who it belongs to. Come here. It's better we talk in private. Let's get to the point, okay? The amulet doesn't belong to you. I want it, and I want you to tell Zarina that someone stole it. So, name your price.
I have a couple of questions first.
Can I trust you?
You'd better, if you want your amulet back.
Don't make me regret talking when I could have just killed you and taken it. I suppose we both need to establish some trust. You're no Morkon. I'll answer your questions. But, if I find you trying to trick us, I'll have to kill you.
Who are these others you're part of?
We're followers of Crichton. We work in secret in the very depths of the underground. If the Resistors found us, they'd torture and kill us.
And the poachers?
They're the same as the Resistors. Well, at least most of them are. They hunt us because we threaten their way of life. When the grotto opened up, old, forgotten ideals came flooding in. We're a threat to them. They're afraid we'll be able to bring them down one day. What a day that would be.
What's the story behind the amulet?
The Crichton amulet goes back centuries. The story goes that there were once two gods, Ravok and Crichton. When we created the grotto to save ourselves from the Great Comet, they fought for dominion over our people. Obviously, Ravok won in the end. He banished Crichton from the kingdom of the Morkons and set out the commandments, which the Morkons still follow to this day. The commandments of balance.
You really believe in this Crichton god?
Of course. But he's so much more than just a god. He is inspiration itself. The embodiment of freedom, peace, and self-determination. Do you understand? We Morkons haven't always been so brutal. The old stories have been forbidden by Ravok's followers, but we remember them. We were once like everyone else outside the grotto. No prisoners, no torturing. We never inflicted any pain upon ourselves. And there were no blood rituals. We still remember those times, even if the others don't. Maybe now you see what's at stake here. Right here. Right now, the future of the Morkons is in your hands. Zarina and her resistors can't be allowed to find out that Crichton's followers are growing in strength.
About the amulet. What are you going to do with it?
I trusted you. Now's the time for you to trust me. Give me the amulet, and I'll let you in on our plans. I hope I can trust you. If you go to Zarina behind our backs, more people will die than you can ever imagine. Our destiny is in your hands.
Here, it's yours.
Thank you. I have to admit, I wasn't sure you weren't going to go to Zarina behind our backs. Now you're one of us, whether you like it or not. But don't worry. We won't let you down. We'll fight for a better future together.
What do you need from me?
We could really use some help from an outsider like you. Somehow we have to make sure that Zarina stops looking for us. The story of the amulet must come to its rightful end. But I know from my own experience that Zarina won't be satisfied until someone's been punished.
So you need a patsy.
Yes, it's the only way. Someone has to pay. If we can, we'll find a poacher to blame.
Not a resistor?
No. Zarina would see right through that.
So, what's the plan?
Find someone to plant the amulet on. Someone who Zarina thinks is stupid enough to keep hold of it, but not be a follower of Crichton. There's a trader in the living quarters who deals in stolen goods. We plant it on him and let Zarina know he has it. She'll find it with him, along with other illegal goods in his possession. That should be enough to convince her that there's no conspiracy against Ravok.
So, I'm doing the planting?
No, I'll do it. You stand out too much. I live here, and I'm a minion technician. Everyone knows me and ignores me. I blend in with the crowd. But I need you to make sure Zarina knows where to look. Go see her and tell her this. Someone stole the amulet while you were making your way through the living quarters. You overheard a conversation in the cellar between two men who were talking about a trader who deals in stolen goods. You don't know what these men looked like. It was dark. Got it?
So, I'll go to Zarina and tell her that someone stole the amulet. Then I'll say, when I was looking for the thief, I overheard a conversation in the cellar about a trader who deals in stolen goods. So yeah, I got it.
Good. Zarina has spies everywhere. It won't take her long to find the traitor. You need to go straight to her and do what we talked about. Meanwhile, I'll hide the amulet. We'll talk after you come back.
About the amulet. Someone took the amulet.
What? You allowed it to be stolen? All you had to do was track down its owner. I have never encountered such incompetence! If that's all you have to say, I'll have you sent straight to the blood cistern.
That won't be necessary.
Explain yourself then, before I change my mind.
I think someone took it while I was in the residential district.
You better have more than that. What else do you have to report?
I heard two men talking. They wanted to sell something to a trader who deals in stolen goods. I went looking for him when I realized the amulet was gone.
And who is this trader?
They say he does business in the residential district.
An illegal trader in the residential district. Not the first time I've heard such a rumor. I'll deal with it personally. If we find the amulet on him, I'll spare you the blood cistern. You'll need to come with us. I want you there when we search through his stock. Wait while I send my guards on ahead. They'll make sure he doesn't go anywhere. All right, let's follow them. And may Ravok grant you eternal torments if we don't find that amulet on him. Come on. We shouldn't keep my men waiting. They should already be inspecting the trader's goods. Remember that we are observers only. You are not to interfere with their search, no matter what. Quiet. I want to hear what the suspect has to say.
What the hell is this? I haven't done anything. You are accused of dealing in illegal goods. You are further accused of being in the possession of illegal artifacts. Artifacts that seek to challenge the power of Ravak.
What? No, I would never do that. Okay, it's true I've been trading without a permit. But I would never sin against Ravak.
Have you found anything?
She would go getting involved with him.
Yes, sir. This amulet was among his things.
What is that? I've never seen it before in my life.
Tell that to Ravak. And we'll see if he believes you.
Oh, come back here!
By Ravak. I was sure you were lying to me. Perhaps I should place more faith in you in the future. And in truth, I'm relieved an illegal traitor was the one behind it all. We'd feared far worse. You did your job well. You may tell the voice of Khan that you have proven yourself to me. Now please leave me to my prayers.
I don't believe everything you hear. Just don't think about it. Anyone who says so, damn idiot.
Well then.
You have to take a chance when you find one.
I need him for... What's the word in the grotto?
Well, the word on the street is that Zarina is ghost hunting.
Ghosts, really?
Hey, just what I've heard. Talk to her if you want to find out more.
I defeated Alexei.
Huh, I'm impressed. Sure you've had easier opponents. Here, take your wager and winnings. Minus 10%, of course. Let me know when you're ready for the next challenge. I'll tell you who your opponent will be.
I'm ready to fight.
That's what I'm talking about. How many shards you gonna wager?
I'm all in.
Yagan will be your next opponent. Crazy bastard, this one. Tough as old boots, too. But you can take him, I reckon. I'll give you a couple of tips. First, he likes wailing on people weaker than him, even when they're down. Killed his fair share of combatants. Second thing is, hang on, best not. This gem's worth something. A few shards and it's yours.
What do you know about Yagan?
I haven't seen him for a while, so he should be sober.
How's that supposed to help me?
When that guy's drunk, he fights like a demon, like he don't feel pain. You could knock him around for hours and he wouldn't bat an eyelid. I tell you, it'd take a thump from Ravak himself to knock him down. So, if he asks for any booze, whatever you do, don't give it to him.
Where can I find Yagan?
If he ain't on guard duty giving people shit, he'll be leaning against a wall somewhere. Just keep your ears open. You can usually hear the moron from a mile away.
Here's my way, here's the wall.
Can I make it any clearer?
You the guy from Gosta's tournaments?
Yeah, so?
If you're gonna fight Yagan, do us workers a favor and lose, would you? If you don't, it'll be us that suffers. And we'll suffer bad. Last loss he had, he killed 2 of us.
So I'm supposed to take one for the team?
Please? He'll hold back a little if it's you. He don't never hold back on us. I ain't expecting you to do it for free. I'll pass the cap around among the boys, get something together. You'll do all right out of it. I'll leave everything we can collect with Sloppy. Go get it off him after the fight. You'll find him in one of the tunnels. I gotta get back to work. Don't leave us hanging, okay?
Put your backs into it, worms! Move!
Gosta sent me.
I'll pay my dues. He doesn't have to worry about that.
I don't care about your debt. I'm here about the tournaments.
That piece of shit allowed a stranger to join our fights? Disgusting.
You done yapping? I want to fight now.
Oh, it's gonna be fun feeding you your own teeth. But not here. Follow me. Hey, you two! Follow me! You can forget all about the Elexit. But if you really want a demonstration, take a deep breath and enjoy the walk. Because soon you won't be able to anymore. Don't you dare move! Don't touch him until I'm through with him! Then drag him to the gates by his tongue! Vermin need crushing! That's the lesson you're about to learn! Ready, scum?
Let's go.
Alright, where's my liquor?
Liquor? What the hell are you talking about?
I always fight with a drink in me. Gosta not tell you that? Don't say you ain't brought any. Got to have my liquor. It's a tradition. So hand it over. I'll even give you a few shards you can spend on getting your wounds stitched up afterwards.
You're getting nothing from me.
And I'm just gonna have to take it out on that smug face of yours. Come here!
Hey, show me blood!
Oh! I almost... Oh, what happened?
We fought. I won.
You don't deserve victory. You fought without honor.
And yet, there you are, with all the blood and bruises on you.
You'll pay for this.
Not with the winnings Gosta owes me, I won't.
Just you wait. What are you looking at? This fight's over. Get out of here before I really show you what a proper fight is. Maggots, you're all worthless maggots.
Somebody's got to take care of it.
I beat Yagan.
Can't say I ain't pleased. I want some booze to help him forget his loss. Speaking of which... Here, take your wager and winnings. Minus 10%, of course. Let me know...
I'm ready to fight.
That's what I'm talking... I only got one fighter left on my roster. Think you might recognize him. Goes by the name of Batulga. I suggest you prepare yourself, or he'll kick your ass so hard you won't be able to sit down for a month. Although that would be funny, come to think of it. Oh, and one more thing. Batulga's not interested in shards, so I'm stumping up his wager out of my own pocket.
So, he fights with no chance of winning anything?
It's all about honor. Likes proving himself or some crap. I don't argue. Hey, I wouldn't try and hold out for too long in there. That way, we'll all get something out of this. Apart from you, of course.
I heard things in Abessa are dire.
Still just as many.
Ah, so you're going to be fighting in Gosta's challenges.
Wrong. I'm here to show other fighters their limits. And you paid in sweat, so I still owe you a lesson. You know this dance. We fight until only one of us is standing. You pick the time you want to get your beating.
You want to fight? Let's do it.
I will teach you what pain is. Draw your weapon.
Anything gonna happen? Let's see some action.
I lost, but I never lose. How did you beat me?
It was a good fight.
Yeah, good and educational. Don't know what you and Gosta agreed to, but I suppose I'd better tell him I lost. May Ravak be with you.
There's my way, and there's the wrong way.
Smells like trouble.
You and me both.
I beat Batulga.
Well, I'm impressed. Nobody else has managed that. It pains me, but here are my shards. Here, take your wager and winnings. Minus 10%, of course.
Thanks.
Oh, wait, before you go.
What?
Are the shards that important to you? Elex, it just weighs down a man of the world like yourself, doesn't it?
Make your point, Gosta.
Well, it's just that I've had this potion gathering dust on a shelf for a while. Not a clue what it does. But you're a gambling man. I could part with it for a special price. What do you say? Do we have a deal?
That's supposed to be an offer?
So you're a thief as well as a hard bastard?
You can do better than that.
What? I'm practically giving it away.
Keep your potion, then.
Okay, look. I'll reduce the price a bit, but that's as low as I can go.
All right. I'll take the potion.
Excellent. You won't regret it. Well, you might, but too late now. Sure, it'll be fine. Just down at 1. No more betting for now, I'm afraid. Still, you should stop by every so often. After all, I've got the best range in the grotto.
Don't worry about it.
If you believe the rumors, they left.
I got nothing to prove.
Apparently they have...
Ah, you're back. So, did you manage to find out what's wrong with the Tranquilizer?
Yeah, had it examined.
Well, don't keep me waiting.
The cave mushrooms were the dud ingredient.
I don't get it. The recipe said they were a key component.
Seems the outlaw was full of shit. The spores trigger an aggressive behavior. Rather than quieting the beast, it makes them crazy.
Son of a bitch. Then the drug's unusable.
Not necessarily. If I understood it right, if you take out the cave mushrooms, the recipe should work.
I'll think about it. Well, now that's done, you should find Attila. The cages are full again. He'll want the arena open so the killing can continue.
You're here? Good. Venja's done herself proud this time. Some real vicious, hungry, mean beasts. Let me know when you're feeling brave enough to face them.
I'm ready to fight in the arena.
Good. It'll make a real man out of you. But there are rules. I get to pick the creature you fight against. Once the fight starts, I'll close the gate behind you. You can only get out by pulling the lever next to the gate.
Lever?
Yeah. As soon as you pull it, we will stop the fight. We'll open the gate as fast as we can. We'll get you out, unless the creatures get you first. Just concentrate on the fight, and don't pull the lever until they're all dead. Leave before they're all dead, and all you get is the shame of defeat. Any questions?
I got it.
Good. Then you're ready for the first challenge. Ready? Give the signal, and I'll let the creatures loose.
I want to fight.
Good. Every time you win, I make it harder for you. And don't worry about going easy on the creatures, because they won't go easy on you.
What am I fighting?
You'll see soon enough. Get yourself ready. Taking you to the arena. You did well. Like I promised. The possessions of someone who wasn't as good as you in there.
Thanks.
Well, I enjoyed watching that. Reminded me of how things used to be. Well, I couldn't have done it. Well, not these days, anyway.
I bet you could have.
Not anymore. Too old now. These days, all I can do is watch others take the risks. Come back when you're ready for the next challenge. I'll be here, getting everything ready for you.
Do you fight in the arena?
I can't. The fight has left these old bones. When I was younger, I was allowed to fight the creatures that were in our vents. And many were capable opponents. Been here my whole life. Never been outside. Is it true the air is fresher there? Guess I'll never know now. Not with those things trying to take over out there.
What should I know about the Morkons?
I'll tell you of my people, as long as you're listening. I've been around longer than anybody, so I should know. We've been down here for far too long. We've only just started to explore the surface. And with the light from the surface, in Discord.
Discord?
The Poachers. They're a new group among us. The Resistors protect our laws, but the Poachers want to change everything. Ravok knows I don't hate all that they say. But they just can't leave things alone.
What is it that you don't like about the Poachers?
They are too open. If they were just bringing things from outside into the grotto, I wouldn't mind. Can't say I don't like the arena fights after all. But they let themselves be led astray by the ideas of outsiders. It's too much change. Plenty here don't like it. And it's driving us apart, splitting the strength of the Morkons.
You think life under the Resistors is better?
If they serve the Oblivion, then yes. I want things to stay as they are. I want us to remain true to our faith. If we did that, we wouldn't need to worry every day about our lives being turned upside down. We would know real peace.
You would know boredom.
Only the young think such things.
I've heard enough.
Well, I hope you learned something useful.
I want to fight.
But I already told you we're not set up for...
Ilka gone home to Ravak? I can hardly believe it.
When are you heading back to the Berserkers?
Shush! Not so loud! I was never there, remember? As far as anyone knows.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I'm selling goods that I earned through gratuitous acts of extreme violence, right? Look, I'm not trying to get rid of you. Just don't want anyone overhearing us.
It's about Ivan.
I'm listening.
He's back.
And how do you know that?
We came here together.
I don't like this at all.
What's wrong?
The poachers were supposed to tell me when he returned. I'll be sure to make my wishes clearer to them in the future. As for Ivan, I won't let him off so easily.
Why's that?
I suspect he's working with the enemy. Instead of looting their bodies, he's trading with them.
And that's a crime?
It is, and I can prove his treason. There have been no signs of struggle on any of the supplies he's brought back recently. Not one drop of blood, nothing. Which can only mean he can't have taken them by force.
Is that all?
You should know. You've spent enough time with him. So tell me, has he been trading with the enemy?
No. He's done nothing but follow your orders.
If that's true, he has nothing to fear. But I wasn't born yesterday. I'll need more than the word of an outsider. We will establish his innocence in the blood cistern. These shards are for completing your task. And these are for answering my questions. There's nothing more you can do for me now. And take this. If Ivan owes you anything, you should go see him. Although he might not be in any state to settle his debts after his treatment. So don't take too long.
You never really cared about the supplies, did you? You just wanted Ivan back.
Correct.
I don't appreciate being used.
Then you shouldn't have come here. Did you really think I'd trust a stranger with such a matter? Anyway, it's not like you're going away empty-handed. To show you just how grateful I am, I'll make sure Khan knows how useful you've been. Though it goes against all I believe in, I will support you joining our ranks.